The battle between Epic Games and Apple, Fall Guys trying to raise money for charity, and Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. All this and more in this week's news roundup. Hi everyone, welcome to ODL Gaming. If you're looking for the latest industry news and reviews, as well as everything to do with gaming, start by subscribing and clicking the bell. The biggest battle in gaming history is taking shape as Epic Games has filed an antitrust lawsuit against Apple. The disagreement between the two companies is over the 30% charge placed on developers who want to sell digital products through the iOS store. Epic Games initiated the dispute by adding a new payment option into its mobile Fortnite app, allowing users to buy its in-game currency, V-Bucks, directly from Epic Games for less. This is a direct breach of the terms and conditions Epic Games signed in order to develop and release games on iOS. In response, Apple removed the game from its App Store until Epic Games updates the game and removes the option. Epic Games, after seeing this action, immediately filed a lawsuit claiming that the payment system enforced by Apple is anti-competitive. In a twist, Epic Games is not seeking any financial compensation, but rather is just looking for a ruling on Apple's practices. This has no doubt been done in order to try and speed up the proceedings in the court. Epic Games has come under fire for trying to mobilize its young Fortnite fanbase into joining the dispute online. It is believed that the real goal of this public dispute is to force government intervention into opening up both iOS and Android ecosystems, allowing Epic to create its own Epic Games Store on mobile. Epic Games caused huge uproar last year by using exclusivity and undercutting its competitor Steam to get more and more games to sell on its store, and it looks like it's trying to recreate this model on a mobile. However, they may have bitten off more than they can chew, as Apple has released a statement that they will be revoking Epic Games' access to the developer program altogether. In the statement, Apple said, "The App Store is designed to be a safe and trusted place for users, and a great business opportunity for all developers. Epic has been one of the most successful developers on the App Store, growing into a multi-billion-dollar business that reaches millions of iOS customers around the world. We very much want to keep the company as part of the Apple developer program and its apps in our store. The problem Epic has created for itself is one that can easily be remedied if they submit an update to their app that reverts it to comply with the guidelines they agreed to and which apply to all developers. We won't make an exception for Epic because we don't think it's right to push their business interests ahead of the guidelines that protect our customers. This puts not just Fortnite but every game that uses the Epic Unreal Engine at risk of being locked out of the App Store altogether. The ban, which will take place on August 28th, will have huge financial consequences for Epic Games and will force many developers currently using their Unreal Engine to look for alternatives like Unity. With a looming ban and a battle looming with an experienced legal combatant like Apple, this may be one gamble that won't pay off." The amazing success of Mediatonic's Fall Guys game has led to a large amount of costume ideas being suggested online. From video game characters to brand designs, the team at Mediatonic have been flooded with ideas and suggestions. It seems like developers are looking to capitalize on the hype for their game to do some good. Announced on their amazing Twitter account, the developers have offered a challenge to all brands around the world to offer up the largest donation possible in exchange for a custom skin. The team is looking to raise money for the gaming charity Special Effect, which helps those with physical disabilities find fun and inclusion through video games. There have been some truly amazing designs offered up from brands like KFC and G Fuel, and at the moment the highest donation offered so far has come from the game Warframe, which has pledged $20,000 for its design. Mediatonic's offer is open for submissions for 2 weeks, so it'll be interesting to see who comes up on top and how much they can raise. It's nice to see a positive story coming out of the gaming industry. Sony and Sucker Punch surprised everyone with the reveal of a new multiplayer mode for their hit game Ghost of Tsushima. The update will be available later this year and offers players the chance to team up with 4 friends to take on the Legends of Tsushima. This mode is separate from the main story featuring Jin and allows players to explore a new world based on locations inspired by Japanese folktales and mythology. Unlike the single-player game, this mode will focus on cooperative team combat. The mode will include 2-player co-op story missions, as well as 4-player survival modes, where you will take on new Oni enemies armed with supernatural powers. Shortly after the launch of Legends, there will be a 4-player raid to really test players' abilities and teamwork skills. This is an amazing offering from the team, especially given the fact that it's for free. Keep an eye out for more details closer to launch. Following last week's leaks of the next generation Xbox controllers, we had more information released on the upcoming Xbox Series X. These leaks concern both the release date and the price of the console. Further to the detailed images of the controller we got last week, we also got this image which shows a hold sticker on the packaging. The sticker is typical of the type used by gaming companies and shows that the controller is to be held until November 6th, after which point it can be sold to the public. Gaming journalist Alana Pierce, who also spent time working in gaming retail, confirmed that these stickers looked legitimate.
If that sticker is real from the 5 years that I worked at EB Games, that is the date that the thing goes on sale. 100%.
Okay.
There's no other date for that. They don't. That is the date that you can sell the thing. There is no other like maybe a week beforehand. There's none of that stuff.
During the Kinda Funny Games podcast, Alana also revealed that she'd been sent images of the inventory screens, showing that the Xbox Series X will launch at a price of $599.
I did also have someone who works at a retail store DM me a picture of their work screens where it said that the price, it said November was the release date, and it said the price of the Xbox Series X was $599. And that was in their system, and he sent me a photo of that. Guy obviously asked to stay anonymous, but that happened too, so...
While she said that this could be a placeholder price, it does fall into line with other industry predictions. This price will come as a shock to a lot of Xbox fans, given that the current Xbox One X launched at a price of $499. How this compares to the rumored PS5 prices, and how much impact it's going to have on sales, we'll just have to wait and see. Lastly this week, we'll hopefully see an end to the longest in-game Easter egg hunt in history. The Call of Duty Cold War reveal has been spread over 6 days, starting with projectors and slides sent to streamers last week. The website discovered by the streamers last week, porntakesporn.com, has been adding VHS tapes daily to show new clips and adverts from specific years. The tapes also reveal codes that allow players to unlock new bunkers within the Warzone map. Each bunker has been revealing different pieces of several ciphers that are believed to somehow unlock a final video of the Cold War trailer. The ciphers had actually been data mined from the game back in June, and a lot of the solutions have already been available online since then. This has been one of the most elaborate media campaigns we've seen yet. I have a feeling that there's a lot more yet to come before this is all over. Hopefully we'll get a look at the new Call of Duty game later on this week. That wraps up this week's gaming recap, and as always you can find links to everything we talked about in the description below. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you thought was the most interesting story of the week. See you all next week, thanks.